Good morning and a happy Saturday morning to everybody. This is another Mishmash video. Lots of different information and I don't want to split them up into different videos. Really quickly, I'm still getting comments from people. They can't find my videos. You guys, just go to my channel. You know that every morning by 8 a.m. the videos are going to be there, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, don't write to me anymore. I can't find your video. I can't find your video. Just go to my channel and the video will be there. Okay? All right. Like I said, this is short but sweet. Let's just jump in and cover it, shall we? Let's go. All right, really quick, a Bella/Zoe update. She's loving her new life. She loves her new sibling, and I've been informed she loves pup cups. All right, let's move on. One other thing I wanted to show you. You guys know I walk every morning as the sun's coming up, but what was getting me about these pictures was the cloud pattern. Isn't that like the craziest thing you've ever seen? So that was from the back side of the house as the sun was coming up, and this is from the other side. I don't know if you guys can see the moon there. I mean, it was just some crazy, crazy weather. All right, let's move into our stories now. Let's go. Here we go. It is being reported, and I told you this already, but some more information has come out that Netflix is very unlikely to renew the deal with Harry and Meghan. What people are afraid of is that without that money coming in, they cannot maintain their lifestyle, and they're going to reach back out to King Charles because, that's his darling boy. But, according to Dan Wooten, this is what King Charles is worried about, that Harry's going to run out of money and come back. And they're saying this is absolutely the king's worst nightmare, and he's horrified. Now, as far as this royal tour, this fake royal tour, I should say, everybody is saying that all their actions were staged. Absolutely, they're staged. You know who said that? Robert Jobson. Remember Robert Jobson, the one who flip-flops back and forth and who's friends with Omid Scobie? So you can't really put anything in he says anyway. But when you consider the fact that they were invited based on their Netflix show. Yeah. So Robert Jobson said, listen, they tried to give the impression that this was somehow a royal tour and that they had elements of politics and elements of caring for young children. But at the end of the day, nobody really understands what it was. They don't do it properly. He said they should do things that are authentic instead of her having 11 outfit changes, which I agree. Everybody is talking about the fact that you see images of Range Rovers and things coming to the airport and going from the airport and the security people, and that's expensive. And that Harry and Meghan have to keep moving the whole time to finance this lifestyle. And Montecito is extremely expensive. And since they've lost the Spotify deal, they've done nothing with the Lemonada deal. They're probably about to lose their Netflix deal. They keep having to come up with new goods and new initiatives. And unless they come up with something, they're going to disappear like other celebrities have disappeared. And once that happens, the future is going to be very bleak. So, of course, they're saying that Harry and Meghan have made their aims clear thanks to this recent tour of Colombia, because Meghan spoke about the importance of online personal safety. And the couple met, quote unquote, smart and savvy students at a charter school. So this is what they're trying to push. The problem is nobody's buying it. And unless they come up with some new initiatives and keep themselves relevant, they literally are going to, fade away into the unknown. Listen, their future after more than 4 years is looking bleak. All they've done is slam on the royal family. People are so over it. It's the same story over and over and over and over again. And you should know a local politician in Colombia, because they just came back from that tour, slammed the $1.5 million pound security bill for the couple, saying that, in tough economic times, the country paid almost $2 million for the security, and they have all these Colombians who are hungry and have lack of basic needs. And the money was invested because the vice president wanted to meet two high-profile public figures, and she brushed aside all the criticism and problems that they have with the corrupt government. There's an economic crisis, and 8 billion pesos have been spent for Harry and Meghan's visit. Colombian military planes, helicopters were used, money that could have been better spent. How ridiculous is that? Harry and Meghan should never have gone there, and they say they were invited by the vice president. I think Archwell reached out. That's what I think. All right, next story that came up. I don't know why this came up now, but I thought this was very interesting. Apparently, the courtiers, upon meeting Meghan Markle when she first joined the family, described her as unhinged and said that she was and I'm quoting, a complete narcissist and sociopath when she first joined the royal family. All I can say is the allegations of bullying came out, and it just seems to me that with all the people that are leaving their employ, something's wrong. Where there's smoke, there's fire. All right, let's move on. You guys may not know this, and I didn't know it either, but the order of succession can actually be changed if a member of the royal family permanently resides outside the UK and no longer undertake royal duty. That is absolutely true. So Harry's position as fifth in line to the throne could be in jeopardy since he claims that the UK is no longer his home and he's got permanent US residency. And this is one of the things that's being discussed at the Royal Family Summit about Balmoral. Not only their titles, but removing him from the line of succession and also removing him as a counselor of state. I mean, listen, he would lose his prince. He would no longer be Prince Harry. He would simply be Harry Sussex, whatever he wants to call himself. And his children would lose their titles as well. Do I think King Charles will do it? No. Do I think William will do it? Absolutely. And I've said it before. He's left the royal family. He wanted out. Cut ties, release him, and let him go off and do his thing. He's no longer the son of the king. You know what I'm saying? All right. Now, let's move on to the last story. I knew they weren't speaking, but I didn't realize it was this long. Harry and William have not spoken for over 2 years. Well, I mean, can you really blame William? Every time Harry opens his mouth and starts talking, Harry repeats it, and it ends up on the morning news or in a book or in a docu-series and, all of this other stuff. And of course, we know that Harry has blamed William for every bad decision he's ever made. I'm surprised he didn't claim that William was responsible for his using racial slurs to his other people that were in the military with him. And I've told you before, all these stories about an olive branch, y'all, that tree is dead. There is no path for Harry and Meghan to return to the royal family. There's none. You guys know what to do. Hit the like and the subscribe button. Hit the bell for all notifications. Go down into the description box and hit the link to follow me to video number 2. Let's go.